Welcome back, everyone, to Pathologic. I'm here at the Rod to deliver the information.
The rabble is completely out of control. They must have been bottling up their lowly instincts for quite some time.
I've fulfilled your request. I don't need to be retold what others had to say. I'd like to hear it in your own words. Well? The envoys have turned into destroyers against the will of those that sent them here. The powers that be only want one thing, and that's to preserve the town at any cost. Which means I am beyond forgiveness. Do you love your town, Father? Its development was gradual. That's the key to all that's happened. Each new addition grew out of the ones before it, like branches on a tree. The fruit was too heavy. We broke the branch. The Inquisitor is convinced that it's unnatural. An unnatural town, and yet it embodies the entirety of the logic of human existence. Its animality evolved into its humanity, and its humanity gave birth to superhuman. A desire for miracles, an endeavor to achieve the impossible are inherent to humans, however ugly the particular form they might take. Who can dare deprive humans of a dream? Do you have your doubts? Yes, spare me your formulas. I'll answer your questions candidly and without prejudice. Everything is seemingly self-evident anyway. War crimes and crimes against the state are the only kinds of crimes that warrant the death penalty without the need to worry about a possible judicial error. Why do you blame yourself for what's happened here? If anyone's to blame for it all turning out this way, it's me. The ruler is always responsible for the suffering of the populace. I bear no blame for the outbreak of the epidemic, but the blame for the devastation that was wrought upon our town. A town is mine, and mine alone. No. What unites the humbles is that they all blame themselves. A force like that is impossible to oppose. You may convict me now and hand me over to the Inquisitor. Katerina and I took counsel last night. We had foreseen this outcome. Yet my wife believes that you'll gain much more if you keep us alive for now. You'll soon need people who are prepared to die. I know. Have you talked to Katerina yet? Talk to her. She still bears you no ill will, and now her goodwill is no longer muddled with considerations of either power or duty. We're both prepared to die. And another thing, the Rod is open to you just as before. Goodbye. I will tell the Inquisitor what I have learned. That's what unites the humbles, each and every single one of them. Laura, Grief, Reuben, Aspity, Yulia, Anna, the Sabarovs, and the Foreman. They all think it's their fault. That's a lot of guilt. That's a lot of weight. If we can find the right leverage, we could lift the plague with it. Katerina.
Bachelor will be helping the Inquisitor now.
What are you going to tell me? Have you talked to the Inquisitor? I've heard she cleared you of all charges. Yes. For some reason, it didn't take her long to stop doubting my innocence. The tides turn. The Sabrovs have been stripped of power. When one falls from a great height, one cannot but fall to one's death. We have been given very little time to transfer our power, but both the power of the sword and the power of the spirit. You will be my envoy to Maria Kane. Tell Maria that I'm abdicating from my throne as a mistress and bequeathing my position to another. Find out from her what Simon is saying about my successor as the mistress of the humble. She will not dare lie. Maria, she'll tear me to pieces. She won't dare. She knows who I'm referring to. She's been studying you from afar for a long time now. An act like that would shake the foundations of our little cosmos. The balance between the three nodes must be maintained. She would never dare upset it. Who is the Sabarov mistress before you? There was one. Don't ask for her name. Go now. Don't hesitate. This is an issue I can't resolve on my own. Fear nothing. Dude, a butcher. That's very interesting. Maria's like, oh yeah, I hate you. She's bequeathing her power. Oh, fuck. But how do you know? Oh, she knows. And she also knows there are some things you just don't meddle in. Do not meddle in the affairs of mistresses. For you are highly flammable and taste good with ketchup. Soon the entire town will be cloaked in gunfire. Just what I wanted. Another coral walking this way. Ah! Two drunks walking toward each other? No, one's taking a turn. I feel like the townsfolk deliberately move slowly so it's easier for you to close the gap. Nice. More bandages. Necessary things. Darn it. This must be this, yeah, I'd say that's the same girl that I spoke with. That must be the one I haven't spoken with before. Pay no attention to the Yoshi behind the curtain. Perfect. Just a couple bullets to keep the blood machine going. My poor aching back. Oh my god. All these young lads and their shotgun shells. Man, do you remember when we were the horror specs and we had all the guns? Good times. Now we have one kind of shitty gun. That only uses the ammo that's the most expensive. Damn it. I don't need alpha tablets. What the fuck am I supposed to do with those? I'm not gonna take my vitamins. I still can't get over that. Do you accept beta tablets? What the fuck? Those aren't vitamins. Oh, don't tell me she's sick. This person is sick! Don't blame yourself! Oh my god! One of your rival counterparts must have overlooked them or left them on purpose. Nonetheless, no entry is under quarantine. I'm keeping a sorrowful watch. Can they be helped? I'll try to think of something. I have a box of the children's schmouder. This will cripple them for life. I don't give a shit. How fucking unfortunate.
There's more life in me that can be lived.
Katerina asked me to tell you that she's abdicating from her throne. Is she? That has long been overdue. An event like this means the Inquisitor's arrival was worth the wait indeed. In whose favor? Katerina wants you to know what Simon's saying about it. You're funny, girl. He doesn't exactly appear before me in the mirror, you know. It's only in scary tales that spirits talk in hollow voices from under the ground. Here's the good news for you. Simon really can testify about the mistress of the humble. No. Just like that, you see. It's strange that Simon is still alive, diffused, as it were, within the town itself. We can feel his presence. He claims it's you who are making this possible. How can he if he doesn't speak? We're all busy thinking now how to reassemble his spirit particle by particle and saturate it with life. Then he'll say more. Off you go, girl. We won't hurt you anymore. What were the Goliath's orders, too? I'll soon start speaking to you as an equal. Don't celebrate just yet. This town has another mistress in the making. She may be a mere tot now, but I'm already more inclined to reckon with her than with you. Ask Capella the same as you asked me. Ask her who Victoria wants to see replace Katerina. Just that. God damn. This quest is really going on. If only they had killed my mother sooner. The time comes when both of them will cause their greatest evil. Hold my true feet away from me. I wonder if any of the Haruspex' charges have fallen ill. The quickest way to the lump. I noticed the changeling doesn't get many objective markers. I feel like at this point, the game expects you to know where all of these things are. You play through the game at least once, you know who the other mistress is. You know where she lives. Then again, if you had played as the Bachelor, you might not know that. There's only one mistress you really interact with. It is interesting how limited his experience is. He's trapped in his utopian ideology. He thinks he's too good for anyone else. Oop. Come on, kid. God damn it. Curses. Oop. Crowbars, maybe. Well, there'll be time to loot later. Maybe bullets to do it with, too. Nope, there's a teensy. I can't say no to a teensy. I've got 10 sewing needles. You know what that means? Gimme the goods. It's a sweet game of tablet, though. It was worth it. Thanks, Teensy. Perhaps they were called home for supper. I still love that line. Capella.
After seeing Haruspex, she went back to her chamber and ordered not to disturb her. Wow.
Tell me, you do speak with your mother, don't you? Maria's asking who Victoria would like to see as the new mistress. No, I do not speak with her. My powers aren't strong enough for that yet. But Mother does talk to me sometimes. Has she ever spoken of future mistresses of the Humble, or the mistress of the earth? No, but Mom did hint that, owing to you, Simon survives and is regaining life. Do you hear me? This means Katerina must name you as her successor. Is she relinquishing her power? You've pierced me right to the heart. Is that really so? At any rate, nothing is going to happen while Katerina is alive. It's not a throne. One cannot sign away the spirit to someone else. But it probably won't be long. Let's just hope she doesn't get you mixed up and accidentally hand her lyre over to your dark sister. She won't make that mistake. I can vouch for that. How unexpected. It was but a moment ago that I had trembled in anticipation of Capella's decision. I was afraid I would have to wear this fearsome crown, but I am no longer afraid. She told me something that halted my descent. I am at the crossroads again. Let's go back to the Inquisitor, I suppose. It seems like high time for that. It's high noon. Go back to the Inquisitor and tell her much of what I've learned. Not everything. Although she's very clever, keeping secrets from her may be a pointless endeavor. You never know. Very character like the Inquisitor, no. I don't think keeping secrets favors me. And although she may despise the mysticism of this town, knowing that I exist as a rival to the Canes may give her, what's the word I'm looking for? It may brighten her. Oh yeah, those people hate me. Really? You don't say. Oh, the enemy of my enemy. Poor little Pinkerton. But say either I should have gone to Katarina or I'm supposed to go back to Goliath. It's very unclear. Oh, I love the music in this game. I told Sabrov it was the rats he had to worry about. But he didn't want to listen. Nice. I'm almost in it for the hand raisers more than I'm in it for the money. Damn it. Got him. Giving up. I'm trying to understand the little rat's hitbox. No, the executors are gone. The disguise is no longer necessary. Heyo.
Why are they playing me up?
Why do you have so little regard for the Saprovs? Because I don't like presumptuous fools. Human lives are valuable to me. To this day, I've been paying for my kindness. You shouldn't blame them. They did what they believed to be their duty.
I wonder.
Do you know who the powers that be are? You don't need to know that. The powers that be are those who sent me and the bachelor here, along with one more queen piece, a proud rider and a fire-breathing steed. He's already near. You'll meet him yet. Why did they deceive him? I know already.
They've grown up.
So you're representing the law. I'd like to ask you a question which has been weighing on my mind for days. Go ahead and ask. As you can see, I'm being very nice to you for now. Not really satisfying your curiosity, but going as far as to try and preempt it. Why am I being counted as a thief? It means that this is your nature. It means that this is your preordainment. As to what exactly it is that you've stolen, that's just the question I'm trying to find the answer to. What kind of a theft can possibly upturn the very foundation of existence? It's no wonder that the law is after you. You're a very great criminal indeed. Is that why my bound are by and large criminals? Your bound are no mere criminals. They are wicked to a rare degree. That is because they've broken the law. They are to blame for all of the evil that has flooded the world. Isn't it too cruel to blame a handful of people for all the evil in existence? We are inherently evil, Clara. Evil is what defines human nature. An attempt at self-discovery is provocation. Don't make the mistake that your doomed counterparts are making now. Stand down. That won't happen. I haven't fulfilled my calling yet, and I won't leave until it's done, even if it is now. You still have time. I'm going to use you in my experiments, you see. I know who we all really are, while some, including your counterparts, don't yet. I'm going to watch you tread the same path, and if I'm guessing correctly, you really have those abilities. This place won't forgive you for it, and neither will I. Well, I guessed. Yesterday I cleansed the atrium district. So you don't believe me? This information needs to be thoroughly vetted. If it's indeed the way you describe it, and you're capable of cleansing districts one at a time, I suppose I might even reward you for such feats. Test me. You'll see I'm telling the truth. Nice!
I wonder.
Don't make fun of me. Okay. I guess I wasn't supposed to talk to a Goliath, but I'm glad I did.